Hi, my name's Alex McMillan. I founded Success Moves back in 2008. We were then a sales recruitment company, and our key product was actually at that time, which made us different, an interview process day where we ran events in hotels, got 25 people there and put them through grueling role play exercises so that a client could get an elite team to sort of work and start immediately, be trained together, save them a fortune in time and money of people drifting into for interviews, etc. We made and still make a lot of money on it, and it was quite a cool product. We developed in sales to every type of salesperson: part-time, full-time, remote, office-based, salary, commission only. We did it all and had some niches within there. We have developed that business now to evolve more to sales growth, so we're more a management consultancy, of which recruitment is part of our service, but we go into high growth companies that are scaling. They're the ones with the money who are likely to give us long-term active and passive income. So we have a niche in that sector, which tends to be certain companies that have obviously got the potential for growth, and we have AI now that filters out those prospects. The other big advantage we've got this year going forward is we did a lot of work last year in research into AI related to sales and marketing, and we now have our own AI voice agents, email agents, SMS agents, and all sorts of sophisticated things which we use for ourselves but also for our clients. So we're trying to keep ahead of that, which we're achieving, because many companies in the category we're talking are toying with AI, not quite knowing what to do, usually getting it wrong because they go to techies, and the techies think that sales is just a brochure loaded onto an agent. And they've got a lot of bad feedback on it not working, and that's actually the reason. You need a sales professional with some technical skills in the background, not the other way around. So we're geared for rapid growth. We have a system in Success Moves. We've had 3 offices. We've closed all of them, and everybody in Success Moves is now remote. We have what we call a network partner program, where first of all, in our client markets, we gear our clients to actually pay a deposit on everything that we do. So we all get paid immediately before we start work, and we also gear it for long-term and exclusivity. So we have an active and passive long-term income as well that we can build. We pay, because we have no fixed costs, or very little fixed costs, we can pay a lot more generously because we're only paying for results, and that means that we can pay out 50% of all income coming in is paid straight to the network partner, the position you're recruiting for, and that's straight to you. Now, on top of that, once you've actually mastered it, and by the way, to get your own clients, we're giving you AI agents to actually do the donkey work for you, to provide you hot leads, or even clients coming on board that we give you straight away, and to deliver to those clients. So the role is to sell, to close those deals, but then to account manage and deliver the products. Now, in a team, you can actually divide that if you want, or just do it all yourself, because the closing, once that's done, it's a one-off. So the delivery, most people tend to want to actually control their own clients looking forward and have a control on that. Now, if that would certainly give anyone who works our system and does a normal week's work would get into 6 figures, given that they've got some sales experience behind them. That is really quite straightforward. Being self-employed, of course, you have tax advantages. We also have a niche in Dubai, and we can encourage and support you to move to Dubai to pay absolutely no income tax at all, because you will be paying the higher rate in the UK. Now, on top of all of that, to make some real wealth, we have a system where you can develop and recruit, manage, train people to do what you've just achieved, and bear in mind we do the recruitment for you because we've got recruitment assets. So it's not that difficult. We suggest you build up a team of 10 showing them what you did to duplicate it, duplicate a system, and then you get a 10% override on what they earn in return for doing that. Then to a second level, you encourage them to be leaders in themselves, the second thing that you did, and they to all have a team of 10. So that means you would have, do a bit quick maths, 110 people that you're getting a 10% override on. That would take you, with average sales productivity, no stars in there, to over £1 million income in a year. So if you've got big, ambitious plans, this is well beyond what an employee would expect to earn, because this is the AI generated. You have a big human team, but you could also have multiple AI agents working for you, making the money for you. It all takes the initial foundation to get the thing off the ground and to lead it. It still needs somebody to actually manage that and to be in charge of that. As I mentioned earlier, alluded to, we also have a strong niche in Dubai where we do business. I'm actually writing a book for some leading Emirati business owners, which will be published to enhance our marketing there. So there's various strings to our bow. We even do, within the Success Moves group, we even have an accountancy recruitment section, because when companies are scaling, they really need an accountancy and a finance team working with the sales team to go forward. So that's what we do. When you come on board, we have, the two 10% on the income, by the way. Also, if you flip that over, it means everybody joining has 2 more experienced people directly mentoring them. And that's in addition to our normal training and so forth. I run personally regular trainings and coaching of anybody that actually comes on board. Tell us your goals, because some of you may just want 1 or 2 grand a month extra income, to somebody with some very big plans to build quite a business under our umbrella. This is the AI era. The way businesses are structured is changing. Job boards for 40 months now, at the time of recording in the UK, have had less total vacancies than the previous month. So, the way of work, the way of business is changing, it's evolving, and we're trying and keeping ahead of that to make sure that all the profit and all the money, and frankly, we're in business to make money, and that is our sole mission and objective, to put it into our own profits. So if that sounds like it's something you'd be interested, come back to me. We'll have a Zoom meeting. Following that, assuming that all goes well, I'll actually send you we've got a 40 page now, onboarding manual. You can have a thorough look at that. It gives you a full idea of what it would be like, working with us to actually build this enterprise and make a lot of money. So let me know. I'm assuming that by listening to this far that you are interested. Just email me back or message or WhatsApp me, and we'll have a personal Zoom meeting. Thank you for watching and listening.